Hello there, my lovely Muppeteers. It is good to see you again. Welcome back. And I've got a request here from Mark Jones. And he's got a message with it, too. It says, there's a satirical comedy panel show called Have I Got News for You, which had a scandal when the presenter was caught with a prostitute and using cocaine while his wife was pregnant. After the scandal, he still presented the next episode of the show before later being sacked. This is the highlights of that episode where the team captains just tear the presenter Angus Deayton apart to shreds and won't stop going on about it. It's a great show, and this episode is pure gold. Have I Got News for You? I think I reacted to one Have I Got News for You before, but this is wild. So this kind of feels like a little, more extreme, but a more extreme version of kind of like what happened to Jimmy Carr. Although I'd say it's more along the lines of what happened to that dude from Blue Peter when I reacted to that. This is probably right around when I dropped that reaction because this request is from 5 months ago. But yeah, that's some wild stuff for sure. So this is Angus Deayton Scandal Best Bit. Thank you, Mark Jones, for bringing this to my attention. This should be pretty good. This is about 9 minutes long, so there's probably going to be a lot of roasting in this. Wow. You guys got to let me know in the comments if they continued to let him host this or not. But here, let's dive into this and see how bad they take the piss out of him for this. All right. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want. And here we go. Let's check it out. Look at this animation. This is 1990s for sure.
Good evening and welcome to Have I Got News for You, where this week's loser is presenting it.
I think this is a thing about party funding.
This has been one story of the week, isn't it? But the one I'm really interested in, Angus, is... Now, you and this prostitute... And...
Yo, this is already amazing. Already amazing. Wow.
How did you manage to get off paying her?
She didn't tell me that she's a prostitute.
She didn't tell you?
But you must have paid her for the article. I mean, I don't want to dwell on this, but...
Oh, man.
He made me groan all night. Yeah, what are you doing? Reading the autocue? Angus was the best lover I've ever had, and you didn't pay her? This is just unbelievable. We could have kept going till breakfast. What are you doing? Talking about football?
You did describe yourself as a model of New Labour conformity.
Really? Oh, what was I on at the time?
Angus can sort you
Yeah.
I want to see the £20 note, because there's no way you've spent it in the last week.
Didn't bring it with me, unfortunately. Sorry. As porn baron Richard Desmond, The Times recently printed a full list of Mr. Desmond's publications, which include Big Girls, Mega Boobs, Big Runs International, and The Very Best of Whoppers, which is also published under the title Stephen Byers' Autobiography.
Oh, it could be a list that you have for room service.
In the last year.
No, I spent £2,000 on taxis.
And you spent £103 on a taxi for Helen Mirren.
Well, that was just a mistake. No one
Do you know what a mistake is, Angus? Have you heard of that?
I can think of worse uses of public money, really.
Give me time.
Dude, man. This is crazy. I feel was it his pregnant wife? What is Mark Jones's thing here? Well, his wife was pregnant, yeah. That poor woman. That poor lady. Oh my God. That's probably the most, oh, dude. I could, right now I can just think of like what that poor lady was going through, man.
Keep going.
All right. The scheme involves drivers being charged a fee for using motorways.
It says here that you played gangster rap on the stereo. What's gangster rap? How does that go?
No idea, Ian. What's gangster rap?
Do you know that was one of the few terms in the article I didn't understand?
Oh well, there we are. The scheme involves.
Just because it's gone down there, I don't think it's going to work.
Looking forward to its re-emergence. The scheme involves drivers being charged a fee for using motorways, with the exception of the M25, where it'll be pay and display.
Really? You didn't do the pay bit, did you?
You'll most probably wake up next week and find he's sold something else off.
And finally in this round, Paul and Ken, your total fabrication.
This is terrible, really. These chickens that were bred without feathers, so it's like your Sunday dinner walking around. I mean...
So what are some of the disadvantages of these birds that you saw pictures of?
They sing out a tune.
I should imagine they feel...
To survive an English winter is the other drawback.
Neither would any of us running around naked all
Well, exactly.
the time.
I mean, you only have to look at a freezer in the supermarket. They're dead as mutton in there. I mean... clearly the cold doesn't agree with them at all.
What was some of the other genetic...
None of this is going to be used. I don't know, what are the other things that genetic... Just move on quickly.
Genetically modified animals this week.
A giraffe with no neck, a horse that can
Yes.
speak, and a mouse that plays a mouth organ.
Yeah.
Move on. Next.
According to the Daily Mail, on Tuesday, scientists have also developed a piglet with a fluorescent snout and organs suitable for human use. Apparently it's working behind the bar at the Queen Vic. At the end of that round...
We should be safe from you?
I believe so.
Do you watch EastEnders?
Oh yes, almost.
Terrible at the moment, isn't it?
Oh,
Ian
dreadful.
Beale slept with a prostitute. She's threatening to blackmail him for money. They're just not as lifelike as they used to be.
never
are they?
happened in real life.
Happen in real life.
No,
Wait a minute, is that Dave Gorman? He's got some massive, it sounds like him. He's got some massive sideburns in this video.
So at the end of that round, the scores, you'll be delighted to know, are like the number of players in a full England squad practice match these days, 4-a-side.
Yes.
Which actually I think is just an aid memoir. Just pooty in. He's got them for all of them. Blairy, Blair.
Yes, Blair has got a nickname as well, of course. Do you read
Here, boy.
In Berlin on Wednesday, one group of protesters greeted George Bush with a banner saying, "If you can read this, you're not the president."
Much the average man shaves in the course of a lifetime, and they've come up with some figure. If he didn't shave, his beard would reach from here to Manchester or London or whatever. So it's one of those stories, basically, about what the average man gets up to in his uneventful life.
Yes. What were the other fascinating facts?
It also said the average man has sex twice a week, which with people like you around means there's a lot of people getting nothing.
Great.
Is that what you're saying? It's not true. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
I feel like this clip is cutting out a bit of the audience reactions, which is unfortunate, because I like to hear like how the audience reacts to what's going on in a show like this. But anyway.
It's not true, that's what you're saying?
Elements are true, elements are untrue.
There was an elephant in there?
Question about the Roman transvestite this week.
Oh, yes, I did.
Did anyone read that?
Yeah.
It was just under all the stories about Angus, but it's rather good.
Remind me.
It was this, they found the remains of a Roman transvestite who lived happily in England. He belonged to the cult of this woman called Cybele, and all her followers used to go out into the streets, and if they'd been unfaithful, they would cut off their own testicles. as a symbol of repentance.
Yes, man.
Well, thank God we live in enlightened times.
Has anyone got a pair of nail scissors?
Chance of what for women? Help yourself.
Is that what you said?
You've
when
said
you
that
lay down?
before.
He tried to pass it off, and they're like, nope, still roasting you, dude.
It's very bad, really, to have bought the newspapers on. Imagine going to that kind of effort to, you know, I mean, I was as guilty of Ian, really, of sort of bringing on the front cover of the News of the World. I mean, it's really, to go to all that kind of effort is just unbelievable.
Oh, God! I don't know who any of these people are, except for if that one guy with the sideburns is Dave Gorman. But if not, I don't know who any of these people are. But the guy in the blue fucking jumper or jacket or whatever you want to call it, sweatshirt with the zipper. That guy came there specifically to troll this guy, Angus. He couldn't wait to show up to work that day. Oh, I'm going to get this motherfucker.
Is the wrong answer.
They're available in cream as well.
Are they? Excellent. Controlling TV viewing is... Aye, that's all right. The only answer is to hide it, apparently, according to...
Really?
Yes. Neuropsychologist said that.
Did he?
Yeah. Next, I what last week? Why did I bother?
Book a hotel room? Got the Barclay card dirty?
Oh, if you know what he just did. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do that again.
Got me Barclay card dirty?
Hi, the PR. All right, I'll tell you another story I know quite well.
Okay.
I've got a copy of my T-shirt over there.
All of which natural rambling brings an end to tonight's field trip, and the scores are quite simply 7-all. On which conclusive note, we say thank you to our panellists, Ian Hislop and Dave Gorman, Paul Merton and Ken Livingston, and I leave you with...
So it was Dave Gorman. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, that clip. Sorry, Mark. That clip was a little chopped up, a little weird. But thank you for sending that in. I'm not picking on you. I feel like it had weird cuts in there, you know. But anyway, the spirit of the video and like especially what the guy in the blue jumper was saying. Dude, he was cutting up lines. Oh, God. Dude, this guy's poor wife. I gotta look this guy up. Okay, so let's look. Angus Deayton. There it is, because it's spelled a little funky. He's an English actor, writer, musician, comedian, and broadcaster. Man of many talents, including chopping up lines. Deayton was the original presenter of the two successful British comedy panel shows, Have I Got News for You and Would I Lie to You? Really? And a regular cast member of the David Renwick sitcom One Foot in the Grave. I gotta watch that, man. I gotta watch that. He also played George Windsor in the series Waterloo Road. Okay. Now, I have to... In May 2002, the British tabloid newspaper The News of the World reported he had taken cocaine and had sex with prostitutes. He was ridiculed by Paul Merton and Ian Hislop in the following episode of Have I Got News for You, but continued as presenter. Deayton began an episode with, "Good evening and welcome to Have I got news for you, where this week's loser is presenting it. That's a great opening line. He had to later, there is, by the way, no need to adjust your set. My face is this red. Following more allegations in October, Deayton was dismissed after 2 episodes of the series. One online poll on the BBC's own website showed over 3/4 of respondents wanted Deayton to stay on as the program's host. In April 2003, Stephen Fry supported Deayton by refusing to appear on the show again. Responding to Mertens, I didn't stab him in the back, I stabbed him in the front line regarding the episode. In 2016, Deayton said, yes, I've heard this, and his comment is a way of not answering the question, but it's such a tangled web to describe what happened, and Merton and Hislop probably don't know what was happening in the background. Ooh. Deayton and his then partner, Lies? It's Lise. Lisa Mayer, and I was looking at a picture of them in 2007. Oh, man. From 1991 to 2015, he was in a relationship with scriptwriter Lisa Mayer, and they have a son together. So it looks like she didn't leave him. That episode happened in 2002, and she stayed with him for another 13 years. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for a late pizza. That's what I always say. If you know what quote that's from, let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty wild. I do enjoy that he just hosts the show and people take the mickey out of him, and it's all good and fun. And I like I like that poll, like 3/4 of the people wanted him to stay on as the presenter. Because if he did not do that episode, I think it would be like, 3/4 of the people would want him fired, But anyway, that's the little bit of Wikipedia context that I have to add to this. But I'm sure you guys know a lot more about this than I do, or this Wikipedia page does. So fire away in the comments to add some more context. That's a wild story, man. Same thing as, it's very similar to that Blue Peter thing. Except I think this one's funnier. This one's funnier for sure. Wow, that poor lady. The dude, and she stayed with him for another 13 years. She probably had to hear about that shit for every day of those 13 years, man. That's crazy. Wow. Angus Deayton. Is it Deayton or Dayton? I'm probably saying... That's the one thing, man. It's a staple of this channel. I am so bad at pronouncing names. I'm just terrible at it. I'm much better with faces. But anyway, that's a great... Thank you, Mark Jones, for sending that in. That was a real treat. I really did enjoy that. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. Remember to like, subscribe, do whatever you guys want, and add some more context in the comments if you want. I'm out of here. Peace out. Have a great day.